Welcome to the VIP section.
Shea Baby, y'all.
You know what it is? It's your man Shea Baby, and we are back with another morning, Saturday morning. We got a good show this morning. We got a lot going on. We had to take this show on the road to Harlem. Go see my man SNS and his producer. They put together a little album, MAMBA and Shaq. That's fire. You know what I mean? So the album will come out this Sunday after the All-Star break. But we went and listened to the behind the scenes work where they had like a listening party for the album, which is crazy. Who does that with their own hood? The whole hood was there. It was crazy. And we're gonna get to look at that. Pops was around. We had a lot going on. But before we let y'all look at the behind the scenes with SNS, I wanted to talk a little bit first about Dice Pesos. Dice Pesos was with Jim Jones, I think it was Thursday in the studio, and he showed y'all what an independent artist is all about. He showed y'all $100,000 and said he puts his own music out and he has a record deal. Showed y'all $100,000. Him and Jim Jones was saying put the money up. Jim Jones even said he hope one of you old vets run your mouth. Jim Jones said he wants smoke with the vets. That's nasty. Imagine Jim Jones versus Nas or Jim Jones versus Jay-Z or something like that. That would be crazy. Get in the comments and let me know what y'all think that would turn out. But I got the smoke. Let me let y'all see Jim Jones and Dice in the studio counting $100,000. Let's get to the video.
Action. The offer still stands, man. Like, a couple people hit me. Yo, man, listen, man. If you want to come on and play, it's $100K to play. I'm looking for one of you old niggas from my era to slip and bite the bait. You heard? We ready to play 100 on deck, you heard? Nice. Pacer said he got me covered. Yeah, man. The bet is covered. That ain't, you heard? I ain't even got to cover the bet myself, you heard?
He ain't even keep you up for Valentine's Day.
Hey, yo!
I'm trying to tell y'all, man, Dice Pesos counting $100,000 is not easy. Shout out to Vamp Life and shout out to Jim Jones also. He called out the vets. He said the vets, if y'all want to smoke, let him know. He is ready. He showed y'all $100,000. Put the money up. Shout out to Dice Pesos and shout out to the Udas too. Now, let's take this show to Harlem. I hope y'all enjoy it. My man SNS and his producer, my man who does albums with the producers these days still. That is fire. Put the producers on. I think the producers are just as big as the artists these days. You know what I mean? They just don't give the producers as much light, and SNS did that. Let's go to the behind the scenes work of his, listening to his whole album, and the whole hood is out. I loved it. I enjoyed it. Let's get to the coverage. What's good, y'all? It's about to be a good night. We on our way downtown. Go rock with your man SNS and his producer. They got an album, I think it's called Kobe and Mamba, if I'm not mistaken. But this is what we do. It's the business. We outside tonight. You know what it is. SHEABABYTV, exclusive. We in the city tonight. Harlem.
It's Shea Baby, been a minute, but I'm back, baby. Go ahead and act crazy, and I'ma keep it gravy. My eyes lazy, baby, sorta like McGrady, baby. Did the Mercedes, baby, born in the 80s, baby.
You see, when you media, you get invites to everywhere, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna go down here and get some content, that we building, with the artists, we building from the bottom up, you know what I mean? That's why I say I don't care about dealing with them fake A-list rappers that, industry plants. We get shit from the mud and go fuck with my nigga SNS. That's a fact. First I gotta get some energy. First I get me a Monster, a Red Bull or some shit, you know what I mean? It's a fact. Yeah, y'all see what I work for. That's a fact.
Just know. This is Harlem World, home of the white ups and
yes, sir. We finally made it outside at the listening party to that. You know what I mean? I love the name, my dude. I love the name. Let the people know, for those that don't know who you are.
What up, world? I go by the name of Joey Vuitton. You know what I'm saying? SNS's signature producer of Bag Talk, producer of a lot of songs from S, a lot of his biggest records. This is our collab album, you know what I mean, that we doing together. It's been in the works for quite some time now. People have been asking about it, so you know what I'm saying. It's here. We delivering it to the people, to the streets.
That's what I'm saying.
So,
What made y'all want to do this album though? Because I ain't gonna hold you. That's sort of like from like the late '90s, early 2000s when the producers was doing the albums with the artists. That's fire. You know what I mean?
Right.
I ain't gonna hold you, my dude. A lot of people don't know this platform right here. You know, it may seem like a little, you know, like a young platform, but the guys that our team, we from the '90s.
Right.
We love shit like this. This is everything because the producer should be just as big as the artist. Like it's like Swiss Beats, the Manny Freshes. So what made y'all put this together?
Really, it was an idea that I had. Like, me and S always identified ourselves as like Shaq and Kobe. Like, the same way how people identified them is how we felt the streets identify us with our music. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was unstoppable with the verses. I'm too dominant with the beats. You know what I'm saying? So it was one of those ideas where it was like, I just took that and I kind of came up with an idea where it's like, people really want to hear more hooks from me and they want to hear more, you know, fire shit like that from S. Let's do something together. Let's do a Shaq and Kobe thing. We originally was gonna call it Shaq and Kobe, but you know, Meek Mill, Ross came out with the song, so we ain't want to seem like we was biting off at anybody or anything like that. But we still wanted to keep the same idea, so it wound up coming together.
That's a fact. And another thing that I loved about the concept and the idea. First of all, y'all got the yellow and purple on today. You know what I mean? 2 thumbs up to that. I ain't gonna lie. I wish I would have known that. I got the tan Tims on. I'm a little coordinated with y'all. But y'all came out with the album All-Star Weekend.
Yeah.
That's what's fire about it.
Yeah.
That's what brought me out today. I ain't gonna lie. When I saw when S sent me the flyer and everything, sent it to me private, invites only, said, yo, you gotta come out to this. I said, what? The producer? Because I always wanted to know who was producing these records for him. Because these beats is fire. So you produced damn near every single for him?
Yeah, I would say about a good 80 to 90% of his records.
You did the Votto joint?
Nah, I ain't do the Votto joint.
Did you do
I wish I would've did
the one on the train station?
The one on the
train? In the train.
Oh, no, I didn't do that. My boy did.
Okay, what joints did you do?
I did Bag Talk.
Oh, man. Yeah. That's crazy.
I did Bag Talk.
That's all you need to say. That's one of my favorite joints. That's a fact. All right, let's talk about the Bag Talk. Let's talk about the Bag Talk. How did that record come about?
I was working on the beat. I had a sample that I want to chop up. A lot of times when I use samples, I usually hear it from the rap song that sampled it. And then I go to the originator of the entire record itself.
Right.
And what I did was, with that Biggie song, I went back to the original, and then I just found little parts I could play with, and that same part I sampled and just, you know, made it into something crazy. I wanted it to be like something that was like undeniably hitting.
That's a fact.
You know, it wound up doing that when S put the words together, and it was up from there.
Now, are we gonna get to see any of your future albums by yourself? That's the question. Nah, come on, let's keep it real. Because once you hear yourself on this album right here, you know you're gonna be like, yeah, you know what? Fuck this. I'm going in. Yeah. So let's talk about it. Being a producer and working on an album by yourself, that should be kind of easy.
I mean, yeah, for the most part. You know, like years ago, I've been doing beats like over 10 years. You know what I'm saying? So prior to that, I was an artist as well. So
got you. Yeah.
Got a heads up on.
No, but you're smart. A lot of artists don't know to do that.
Yeah.
To know how to, you know what? I'm in the business. Let me learn to do everything. Yeah. I was an artist myself. And you know what? I'm mad. I stayed in one lane. That was the dumbest thing to do. Now I'm doing media, you know what I mean? Which is the best thing that I love. Yeah, I love it. Yeah. But I wish I would have learned to make beats, how to engineer. Because once you love the business, you love the business. You want to stay in the business.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? There's other things besides being the artist in the game that these artists don't understand. So you were smart. You took on the producer end of it, so now you could get money in both angles. You know what I mean?
No, that's a fact.
Yeah. Sure. So, all right. Have you worked with any other artists in the game besides SNS?
I've worked. I mean, me and S together have worked with a couple artists. Like I have my placements through S. You know what I'm saying? The record we have called Nasty Work that I produced. that was another idea that we kind of came together with, and he got East on there. Davies, shout out to Davies.
I ain't gonna lie, that's my favorite word. Nasty work.
Yeah.
So you know I love that song.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
We got that. We got another joint with Jim Jones.
Yeah, I heard. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
You did that one.
Yeah, I did that one as well.
And that's the video where they all like sitting in front of the like on the stoop.
Yeah.
That's fire. Yeah, that's real hip hop shit, man. At least you giving the game real hip hop sound, man.
Yeah, man.
So what can they expect on this EP?
On this EP is really more so us, you know, like popping our shit, you know what I'm saying, and really just showing like how far we've came with this music, and showing that we don't use the name Mamba and Diesel lightly. You know what I'm saying? We really mean that when it comes to this music, you know. Like, he's unstoppable, I feel like, with his verses. Again, I feel dominant with the beats.
That's a fact.
And I think our chemistry has been, like, you know, meshed since day one. You know what I'm saying?
So, I want to talk a little bit about SNS's father, DJ SNS, with you.
Mm-hmm.
How is that relationship with the father?
Oh, it's great. That's the big homie. That's the OG, yeah. He, I definitely learn a lot from him. I'll be watching his lives and stuff like that. And even like when I see him, you know what I'm saying, I always get some gems from the OG, you know what I mean? Like, he's S father, you know what I'm saying? Like,
facts.
And I learned a lot from S already, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, when his father talk, and I know he's been there, done that, you know, kind of ears open.
100%. Now, did you get a chance to see the father and SNS on the Math Office show?
Yes, I did.
I mean,
I'm always, the crazy thing is I'm always like doing something in the midst of when I'm trying to sit down and watch it.
Facts.
But I've seen about half of it all the way through.
Now, the reason I asked you that was, were the things that the father that you didn't know, that you heard, like, you know, through the podcast is, you know, in the game, that, you know, just hearing the gems of what's going on in the game from the 80s and the 90s. Let's keep it real.
Yeah, no,
because you respect the game. You not only do you make records for the streets now, you also make boom bap music, and that's what we love on this platform. I ain't gonna lie, you know what I mean?
Nah, that's a fact. I mean, yeah, like, yeah. I mean, for the most part, I think, like, I always, like I told you, I always listen to the OG. I always listen to like what he got to say about it and stuff like that. And there was parts of the podcast that I was really, you know,
that's a fact.
Catching on from. Yeah.
That's a fact. All right, man, but before we get out of here and go listen to this album at this fire album release party, you know what I mean? Love the name, love the theme, purple and yellow. Are there any artists in the game through this interview that you would like to work with, maybe that you could reach out to, that you feel you got some fire for?
I'm open to everybody. I feel like I'm real diverse, and with my style of music, I feel like I can mesh with anybody, you know what I'm saying, with time. But the people that I would always want to work with, I would definitely say Meek Mill. For sure, Meek Mill. Oh man, there's so many. Fab. Of course, all the greats from Harlem. Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, at least you saying them dudes though, man.
Yeah.
You ain't saying them goofies.
Yeah.
All right, man, let's get out of here and go listen to this album. Wait, hold on. When does the album come out?
It drops on Sunday, the 18th, after the All-Star game, exclusively on YouTube, and then on streaming services shortly after.
Oh, there you go. You heard it. You done heard it from them. Let's go listen to that album, my dude.
What's your favorite track on this album?
Oh, yeah, good
My
question.
favorite track?
Oh, yeah, my man P said, what's the...
Oh, yeah.
Good question.
Damn. I've been soaking the whole album in for a minute now. I would probably say Get With Us. Get With Us is one of my favorites. Like, that's really a song that's perfect. You know what I'm saying? For me and S's chemistry, and I think people gonna like that one.
That's a fact. All right, man, let's go listen to that. My man. hustle on, became my stepper. Gotta learn the difference between wealthy and rich. Niggas boosting up their numbers cause they big and chicken. Niggas think they need a man cause they still analyze the game. So I stay sharp on the stick hard. All the strong from the streets with my heart gone. Asking God how to find peace with a lost soul. I'm glad. It's out for me. I go for low soul. Probably for the internet. You was a kid, you got in your mouth. We didn't get no bitches yet. Now you can understand the text. One just can send it less. If you shot me, you was set. You shot me, blood will clear the rest. It's over the day. Follow money, 5 3 day. Niggas so style on day. Talk niggas, why don't get next me? All these niggas are soft. You only call fool as he get back. All these niggas will talk so loudly. Ain't nothing to suck and tell me. Back to the game and still show you how to be a player with battery. I can trick my feet on my head. I said, all you know, that's it. All trying to do in the fed. Cause all that time shit is dead. Bitch, look on these hoes, birds, and niggas stay. All of the one that one of a kind and kept place. To the listening of Mamba and Diesel, it was a lot of shit going on. There's a lot of shit going on. A lot of shit going on. Hold on. There was a lot of shit going on. So I know it was a little quick change of the location and time and shit like that. So I appreciate everybody that even popped out, you know what I'm saying? Right. It was a lot I had to go through to make all of this type of shit happen, even for the project to come out and all that. But I didn't even worry my boy, cause you know what I'm saying? Like I told a few of y'all, this is really his album, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? This is my signature producer. This is the one that's on Icy Gang. This is Joey V. You know what I'm saying? He's actually the only producer that I actually rock with. That is Icy Gang. And he was one of the first. You know what I'm saying? So this is time for real. Joey done just for many things. One, Joey's talent is through the roof, and when I hear. For years, I've been hearing like people like question like what's the New York sound and things of that nature, and I felt like it was a good handful of producers, my opinion, that was given that sound that people just didn't know yet, and I felt like Joey was one of them. You know what I'm saying? That's just off the rip. You know what I'm saying? How I met him, I met him a few times before. You know what I'm saying? Just on some good Harlem shit, but. How he got down with the team is he reached out, you know what I'm saying? He seen the movement, he wanted to be a part of it, you know what I'm saying? I came out, yo, Piff! Yo, Piff! Piff, hold it down.
Piff, I'll put that dime down, B.
Yo, Piff!
Put that dime down, baby. Come on, Bobby.
Yeah, but I met bro at my second mixtape listening, Harlem Horror. I heard his records. He was the last beat to be a part of the Harlem Horror album. You know what I'm saying? That's how much I liked his shit. And then I asked my other producer at the time, do you think he's a good fit? And he said, yeah. We put him down. He's been hustling ever since. That's just one. Well, that's two things. One, his hustle, and two, you know what I'm saying, his talent. 3, his loyalty. You know what I'm saying? His loyalty to not just myself, but to the team. He's a team player. He has of course we all men, we got ego, but he don't have no ego when entering a conversation with us. You know what I'm saying? And not only that, you know what I'm saying, like I said, his loyalty, it's a lot of people that came around us that we lended a good amount of energy to. That, you know what I'm saying, that took the energy and went and did their thing, but they needed the energy. They didn't have the energy that long to sustain, and they didn't sustain. You know what I'm saying? So, but I appreciate my brother Joey through all of that shit, and even through times where I was even like, I don't complain about nothing when it comes to this rap shit. You feel me? Like everything y'all see me do, all the accolades, I take that with stride because I done got a lot of no's before niggas told me yes. You feel me? And even at those times where I'm even like on some like
doubting yourself,
doubting myself shit, or you feel me, on some like I ain't even. I say, yo, bro, I'm gonna give it this a little more time, and then I'm out of here. He don't even allow that type of talk from me. You feel me? Like he one of the only people that believed in me more than I even believe in myself. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? So a part of a lot of my confidence in this shit come from him reminding me of what I've done and who I am and the impact I got in not only in my town but outside of my town. Because Joey's 100% a Harlem nigga, but he now lives in Atlanta, and he even tell me some of the people that he even rubbed shoulders with off of the strength of knowing who I am and loving me. You know what I'm saying? So just having that energy around me is why you get the hustle that you get from me. Is why, you know what I'm saying? Like you know what I mean? So, and not only that, when I mean a team player, Joey don't always have the singles from me. You feel me? What I'm saying? Like even through some of the singles, he's had a lot of singles from me, a lot of big ones. But even certain times, he don't always have the single from me. And if it ain't my pops, if my guy Diddy Brokers over there, he made Coquito and she got it. Even through those times, even through the times I'm pushing that, Joey don't got no ego. Joey not upset. Joey saying, nah, nigga, this the record, this the one, this gonna get us where we need to be. We gotta do this, you feel me? Like he don't even have no competitive nature with other producers that I rock with, because one, he know his place, he know his role in the game, he know ain't nothing switching with him, and he know, like I said, it's whatever that's gonna get us in, you feel me? So if Diddy got the record that's the hit at the time, he gonna push that like it's his, like it's mine, like it's, you feel me? So that right there, because I've dealt with that when he came in my team, I dealt with that from somebody else when it came to him. You feel me? So with him, when I see that, and it's not even on, listen, again, it's not on purpose. I'm watching it with my third eye, you feel me? And I just noticed that about him throughout all of this shit, you feel me? And that is something I cherish, and that's something that I think any team will love to have, somebody who see the bigger picture versus being selfish and just thinking for themselves, you feel me? I can't front like he don't got some, because me and Capella record he made, so he got some shit even right now. And then we got this album. But just seeing these things and knowing these qualities about him is what pushes me. I don't get motivated by a lot of the shit that's out right now, because none of that shit really moved me, to be totally honest. So I get motivated by my niggas, you feel me? And the people, and my block is here, you feel me? My day ones is here, you know what I'm saying? My guys like JR, Diddy, Scoops, you feel me? Like my Vague, like these guys, don't, like these people push me, Vic, Sweat, they all, like these people be here, they push me, you feel me? Even the Latin Mommy, you feel me? Like, see, they push me. They all push me and shit like that. So for Joe, you know what I'm saying? This is my appreciation to him. I brought the cameras out and brought everybody out just to see him and listen to this album, because it's fire. And you know, we on some Kobe and Shaq shit. So without further ado, you know what I'm saying? Big shouts to Joey V. You know what I'm saying?
You already know.
You got anything to say?
Nah, for real, honestly, like, I just appreciate everybody for coming, everybody for showing love, you know what I'm saying? When me and S put this together, I came to him with the idea. People would always identify us as Kobe and Shaq. And I came up with the idea because, you know, people who love us most, you know, would hear our songs, specifically ones with me and him, and would ask me like, yo, Joey, why you don't do more hooks? Why you don't do, you know what I'm saying, a tape of your own, you know? And I never really wanted to take the rapper route for real, but I knew I'm a songwriter, you know? I knew that hooks is something that I can do, something that I can master. So this is just me and S popping our shit, flexing on this shit, and you know, doing it the Harlem way, doing it, it's fun, it's for the streets, you know what I'm saying? That's who it's for, you know what I'm saying? I'm not really worried about numbers, accolades, and none of that stuff like that. Of course I want all of those things, but I'm more so happy that y'all get to get it, that the streets get to get it, and it's going to age like wine. It's going, you know, y'all already know, man. Y'all already know. So
without further ado, this is Mamba and Diesel. You know what I'm saying? As you can see, I'm Mamba. This Diesel.
Hello.
You know what I'm saying? This the first song. This the intro. This called No Time. Let's get it. I don't even need to say produced by, because all this shit, the whole album produced by Joey V. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? Let's get it. You too. The whole album good.
Get to the money, my niggas stay focused. She wonder why I don't post her. Girl, I don't know all them niggas she fucking. He wonder why we don't live and go cook. He don't take care of his kids. She wonder why I don't post her. Girl, I don't know all them niggas she fucking. He wonder why we don't live and go cook. He don't take care of his kids. Nigga, make sense to me, nigga. I'm over this gang on the industry, nigga. Icy, I mean that literally, nigga. You stupid, ain't no get rid of me, nigga. He want the top of that money. He tellin' myself on the period. Whoa, I'm from the city that love me. Don't play with us, nigga, cause shit get out. Wasn't from all of New York to Dubai. A part of the struggle, I'm letting them fly. Talk up your mouth and get sent to the sky. Niggas be knowing my body already.
You know why? You top guns, Tom Cruise, jump on the flight, we touching the sky. All you niggas gon' run it like but you know we was born to be fly. Uptown, shit is a movie, they all ride. You just let it go outside. No wonder you wondering why. You top guns, Tom Cruise, jump on the flight, we touching the sky. All you niggas gon' run it like
Another night, another episode. Kicked it with your man SNS and his main producer. The Kobe and Mamba album be out Sunday. You know what it is. SHEABABYTV. We in them streets chopping it up. You already know. All right, y'all. It's another morning, Saturday morning. Hope you guys enjoy the All-Star game, Slam Dunk. I don't know who's in it, but I'll be watching, I guess. And maybe I'll jump on the live after that and talk some nonsense and, you know, see who the winner is and see if y'all want to get in there and argue with me. And shout out to that dude, too, who tried to lie and cap on me. You know what it is. I love you trollers on YouTube. It's the dirty side. It's your man, SHEABABY. I'll see y'all on Monday.
I'm a rider low. Besides that, I done stacked me a lot of dough. Got a couple. They like the